Hey everyone, okay, so this is a basic makeup tutorial with Mandy. First thing I'm going to do is apply foundation to the skin. I'm just smoothing this on with my fingers. I'm not going to really use a brush for this. And all I'm doing is kind of massaging it into the skin. I don't want to be too rough, especially when you're dealing with somebody else, but of course it is Mandy, so I know her well. And you can see it's just blending into the skin and it's taking away some of the excess colour that Mandy has on the skin. There's a lot of sort of red on the skin around Mandy's sort of cheek area. So I just want to even it out, and I'm matching this more to Mandy's sort of chest colour than I am her actual face. So it's a little bit darker, so the whole thing kind of blends into one. Just massage it in and work it into the skin. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is apply a tiny bit of concealer underneath the eyes, and this is just in the corners that really need it, and I'm also going to use it for highlighting purposes as well. So just around the corners of the nose. And then I'm just going to take my fingers and just tap it into place. I'm not really smoothing it so much as I'm tapping it. So just tap the skin to press the product into the face, because you want it to form into the skin and become part of the skin. So just tap it in, tap and press. Next I'm going to apply a little bit of loose powder, I believe, or pressed powder. And I'm just applying this to the center of the forehead, making sure it's all blended into the hairline. A little bit on the forehead, the nose, underneath the eyes, just the T-zone area really where we're going to be using the most amount of this powder, because we're going to leave the rest of the face pretty much untouched. With this complete, we're going to move on, and I'm going to use a little bit of bronzer for contouring purposes. So I'm going to turn Mandy, and I'm just going to get her to suck in her cheeks in a second. So I'm just applying it on the outside part of the temple. And now I'm going to get her to suck in her cheeks, and I'm going to fill in the hollow. Mandy's got amazing bone structure anyway, so going into the hollow and the sides of the neck, just at the jawline area. I just want to create a sharper appearance. She doesn't actually need this, but it's nice to do anyway. So once you've done that, it just adds a little bit of shadow, and you can blend it out if you've gone too strong, don't worry. So after this, we're going to apply a little bit of highlighter. This is going to go on the top of the cheekbones, down the sort of bridge of the nose, those sort of areas, because I want the skin to be really, really radiant looking and there to have a real shine on it. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Just applying it to the top of the cheekbone area, and you can just see when the light hits it, it's such a pretty look. Once this step is complete, we're just going to move on, and I'm going to do a little bit on the chin, and I'm going to do the forehead, down the bridge of the nose and the tip of the nose. I just think it looks so pretty to have the tip of the nose with just a little bit of shine on it. It's just a really nice look. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of blusher. Just applying it in circular motions up high. I'm not asking Mandy to smile, I'm just applying it up high. She's got quite full cheeks, so more on the apple of the cheek here is great for Mandy, but I'm still not making a smile because it will cause the blush to sort of drop too low if I do that. So just apply it to the cheekbone area or wherever you want, and in just circular motions go round and round. It's just to bring back a little bit of colour to the face. Because Mandy likes quite strong eyes, such as water-lined kohl in the eye, so it's quite nice to have this sort of balance with a little bit of pink in the face. Next I'm going to take a colour stick and apply this to the inner corner where it's just, I want the lightest colour here just to sort of brighten up and open the eyes. Now Mandy's got hooded eyes, so all I'm going to do is apply the colour to the lid. I'm not going to really go into the crease. I'll blend it, but I'm not actually going to do specific crease work. I'm taking this sort of khaki colour and applying it to the eyelid. I'm having to pull the eyelid up so that I can get to it because there's a hooded eye here. So just blending it with my fingers. I just want this to be It's quite a strong look for the eye, but you know, with Mandy's hair colour, it's not like she doesn't want to get noticed, is it? So you can see it's just on the eyelid, and it's because Mandy's got really sort of brown eyes, really warm brown. That's why I wanted to use this sort of warm khaki colour, because I just think it looks really nice. With that complete, I'm just going to go underneath the lower lash line ever so slightly, just to sort of connect the two things up. And this has got a little bit of shimmer in, and you can see when Mandy blinks that it's gone into the crease of the eye, but with the eye open you don't really notice it. After this is complete, I'm going to go over the sort of eyelid with cheeky wink there, naughty. I'm just going to fill in the eyebrows, and I'm actually going to use a slightly darker colour as well on the eyes, just to really sort of make them stand out a little bit more. Even with Mandy, who's got quite thin eyebrows, just extending the tail and filling them in slightly does do a really nice job. It just gives a really nice appearance. So just filling in the lip with a lip pencil, and just going to colour in that lip, and then put on a lipstick and gloss underneath. Sort of on top, sorry. Sometimes with lips, one side is bigger than the other or a different size, so if that's the case, just do any correction work that you need to do. But this is quite a natural, neutral lip colour. Filling in the lips with a lipstick, which corresponds to the shade that I used on the lip liner. Correct any mistakes if you go outside of the lines, don't worry, you can correct them as I'm going to with a cotton bud, it's fine. Then I'm just going to apply some lip gloss. Just a nice colour lip gloss, just to really sort of give a prettiness to the face. Then I'm going to sort of just do a little bit of kohl lining, just to really sort of give definition to those eyes. So once this is complete, I'm just going to add kohl to the inner portion of the eye, just to really darken them and give them a slightly more sort of gorgeous sort of look. Mascara, and that will see the look complete. And you can see here with the eyelid pulled up that there's some creasing. This happens with hooded eyes because we haven't gone up into the hood to sort of create anything else. But with the eyes just normal blinking, you won't notice it, so don't worry about it. And that will complete the look. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Thank you so much. Bye bye.